Good morning, Madame Darowska. Welcome to Riga Security Forum podcast here from Riga. You are from Warsaw. And I understand that you represent very important military industry and technology player in Poland, VB Group. So would you be so kind and maybe give us a brief introduction, what your company is doing and how do you see the perspective?
First of all, thank you very much for invitation, VB Group, to this podcast. It's a honor for us to be here and to discuss with our, let's say, Latvian counterparts. First, I will say I will tell a little bit about WB Group. So WB Group is the largest Polish private company specialized in UAVs, loitering munition, this is something that you can see, but also, and this is the let's say the background of the company, the communications, C4I, yes, communication, which we are definitely the strongest in communication, and the communication was the reason for development of UAVs and the larger systems, integrated systems. What is special in WB is that we are the owner and developer of IP, intellectual property. So we are not using the external technologies, but we are the creator. And as a company, we are present not only in Poland, but also in the region, and we export outside of Europe. This is in a nutshell about WB Group, and about myself. I'm responsible for EU affairs. This position was created due to the European policy and European strategy focused on European industry.
Thank you, Madame Darowska. And from my side, I'm a former Minister of Foreign and Defense, but currently I think our interests and possibilities to collaborate very much overlap, because I do represent as a CEO the Latvian Association, it's NGO, of New Technologies, Drones and Robotics. So among our 40 members, approximately half are different type of drone producers, air, land and sea, and that would mean that we are natural partners here in Riga and you in Poland. And my next question maybe to you would be, if you are looking for partnerships and expansion in a positive way outside Poland, what would be your kind of expectations as an investor, as a possible partner from those countries where you are looking forward to enter, for instance, Latvia?
Thank you very much for underlining that this positive way of expansion. Yes, we are in the eastern region of European Union, and we know very well that it's that such kind of difficulties. There is some difficulties with expanding and with creating local companies. As a company, we succeed in this, and we are proud of the fact that we cooperate with many companies in Poland and also nowadays in Latvia. But of course, we are looking for partnerships with Latvian companies, with the industry. Also, we think about investments in our region in Baltic States. As a Poland, we are a kind of, let's say, Baltic state as well. But the Baltic states, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia are very important from our side. As a company, we are looking for that is going to invest. We are looking for the positive climate of for foreign companies and for first of all for capability and knowledge in our industry. We are creating partnerships for industrial partnerships. So for us, it's very important to find a partner in a given country that we can cooperate with, that we can develop together the technology, that we can transfer technology sometimes as well. So this is the key point. As regards the climate, also, it's always good to have good conditions from the state. It means some the tax enhancement and in access to, for example, to real estate. But this is the basic. In terms of long-term partnership, the first, I mean, the partnership with companies with the capacity to develop technology. So I mean R&D and access to knowledge, to universities. This is the key point. As a company, we cooperate with many technological universities, especially in Poland. I think that we are partners of every technology university in Poland, and for us, it's a key point because R&D is a DNA of our company.
Thank you. It's very encouraging because we Latvians, we tend to consider that as far as the drone UAV industry, we are the pioneers in the Baltic area because we started, I would say, the earliest among all three Baltic countries. And this is one of the reasons why we have already a cluster of UAV factories and startups here in Latvia. We also have the largest drone producer, Edge Autonomy, which exports to about maybe 70 to 80 countries globally. So that would mean that there is a natural way how your group, if you decide to put a foothold here, you could look for partners as well. I also wanted to tell that in Latvian case, also from the government perspective, because you mentioned also possibilities, of course, for procurement, because every company is willing to sell something, and I mean, this is a end business. Our regulation tells that if a foreign company is trying to procure something in Ministry of Defense or in other ministries or forces, then up to 30% should be the local investment, which means it is encouraging to make local partnerships. So would you consider that finding partners here would be also interesting for you for local procurement, or you are looking both ways, also more globally, that together with some perhaps Latvian or regional partners you could enter some new markets?
Yeah, first of all, I went very deep inside the Latvian ecosystem, and I'm really impressed what's happening in Latvia in terms of technology and in terms of organization of cooperation and the public initiatives for technology. It's really impressive. As a company, first of all, we do cooperate with Latvian companies. For example, with Edge Autonomy, we also work with Lumina, a Latvian startup. What I prize in Latvian companies, first, that we are very common mindset. We share the same values, and also we have the same security concerns. So we know why we do cooperate with each with other. You asked whether we are looking for local partners. Yes, and as I mentioned at the very beginning, local partners for us, as for probably every defense company, are crucial. So for us, the choice of the best partner in a given country is a starting point for sales, for long-term cooperation, and also for looking the synergies to expand overseas, not only in Latvia, not only in Poland, but we look at our partners as not as at someone that we can, let's say, we can use in this country, but we start cooperation with those companies that are promising in terms of expanding our products, of development, of our of R&D in general.
Thank you. You mentioned that you have partnerships also with a number of Polish universities. Now, what would you expect? What actually you do expect from these partnerships with universities?
We work with military universities, but also with technological universities. We expect that first the universities has resources and track record in projects that are in line with our products, with our product groups. Second is internationalization, because we see that the science is the way of working globally, and especially in Poland, our scientists, especially engineers, are present in different states all over the world. They have very good experience. So this is so the expertise and strong focus on the projects that are in line with our products. But also we are looking for some new inventions, new ideas, and we are the partner that is capable to absorb some ideas and to transfer them into technologies that will work, that will be introduced into the armed force and used.
We are now doing this podcast from Riga Technical University, actually, and Riga Technical University is increasingly involved in different type of defense Ws and also military project developments. Would you find something interesting maybe also to collaborate with this institution here in Riga?
Yes, I think that we are. Yes. I would like to learn something more about the Riga University. I'm pretty sure that our colleagues are in touch with scientists, because it works like this. But I think it's very promising. Every dimension of cooperation in the region with Latvia that can be translated into products that can be used by our armed force, that can protect our security, is something that we focus on.
New technologies require also workforce, because we have many new startups. Poland has even more as a big country. Do universities also collaborate with you to prepare the new engineers, new experts who would work in companies like yours?
Yes. This is also the reason for undertaking the cooperation with universities. It's a natural way of transferring the knowledge and preparing the scientists to work with us. Yeah.
You are responsible for European Union affairs or European Union region also is in your company. Have you been, as a company, involved in some EU projects, fundraising, something where we could accumulate, or you have been accumulating also the perspectives in Brussels?
Yes. Starting from EAD, for example, projects, we are very active in European Defence Fund, EDF, sorry. And as I mentioned, we also work with Latvian companies in this context, because we are looking for partners that are close to us, to show the capacity of Eastern Europe in creating technology. So EDF, we are engaged in CapTechs. And also, we are looking for new initiatives, European Commission. As you can guess, we are very active in, let's say, we are making a lot of endeavors to become the beneficiary of safe instrument. And also we are looking for EDIP. And as regards EDIP, the new program for European industry that should be enforced end of this year, I believe that this is a good direction for us, I mean Poland and Latvia, to work together and to, I mean the industry, to try to define projects, initiatives, regional initiatives that will meet the requirements of EDIP. So I truly believe that this is the room for us to cooperate stronger in the region.
Thank you. This is the same in Latvia, because we see with great perspective and hopes that we could use also European funds to develop our regional security and simply create more safety for our people here. Before we move forward with kind of more broader, maybe geopolitical approach, would you care to mention maybe where do you have the best or largest partners at this moment, regionally or in Europe or globally? Within which countries you are already represented quite strong with your friendships and partnerships, economical partnerships?
As a company, we have more than 1,000 partners all over the world. The partners are, we have different kinds of partnership with companies. We have strategic partnerships with the largest companies, with prime contractors. We are also the prime contractor, but in very specific products. So as strategic, I can mention something that is, of course, available to the public. We work with Thales, we work with Korean company, with Hanwha. Yes, we do work with in the United States with our partners in Asia. So as regards the geographical reach, we are present in Europe, we are present in the United States, in Africa, in Asia, in Australia, so in many countries, in almost on each continent. But we really prize the partnerships with smaller companies, with startups, with academia as well. So this is also the partnership. And from the business point of view, for us, is very important to organize the value chain. The value chain. So I mean, we of course we are the integrator. So we deliver to our customers the end products. But for us, the key partners, also key partners, everyone is key, are the providers of components, of parts. So this kind of partnerships are the special ones, because they ensure the security of our supply.
Thank you. I believe that also here regionally and in Latvia you will find even more partners also regarding these supply chains and components. Because as we all know, we are moving away, and many companies already moved away from components which are coming from, let's put it like this, not reliable countries. And of course, already for years, many Latvian companies, and also according to Latvian government regulations, we have to go away from components which are produced in China. So obviously, if we try to integrate regionally our businesses, then we should probably look for components and partnerships which are closer geographically, which are politically more reliable, and which also can give a mutual benefit for both sides. From this perspective, also Poland, of course, is regarded in Latvia and in the Baltics as a very positive example and positive partner, because Poland is probably exemplary country as far as defense spending, as far as build-up of armed forces, and I think we in the region, including Latvia, also Estonia, Lithuania, we are all very close to 5% for defense spending. And I wanted to ask you how much your considerations and business plans and cooperation influence, if I may say so, also the pivot of our transatlantic allies more to the Pacific, and in the recent months also vis-a-vis more appeasement towards Russia. So does that actually force you to consider even more to search for partnerships in a close range within Europe?
I would say now 70% of our efforts are put into Europe, and we look especially on the closest neighbors. So, as I said at the very beginning, the Baltic states, which are absolutely innovative and very well organized, and especially the drone initiative was something that pushed a lot of energy into this region, is important. Also the Sweden, as probably you heard about the latest development, I mean the decision of the Polish government to assign the Orca program and submarines to Sweden. This is another step into cooperation in our region. So we look at the cooperation not only as working with the specific states, the different states, but also regionally. And I truly believe that this approach will be finalized in a larger partnership in this region. And I think that we should look together at the European Commission efforts to make the cooperation stronger in the region. I mean, I mentioned the EDIP program, the capability coalitions, and I know that Latvia is the leader, one of the leaders in the drone capability coalition, which is very good decision. And I truly believe that Latvia will be also the leader in proposing the way we can organize our cooperation in this region. So the region is very important for us, and we have no choice but work together finally, and to develop the industry, the European industry in our part of Europe.
We learned here from COVID times already that supply chains are very important and they matter a lot. And that also means that if we can produce something more locally, more regionally, then there is more guarantee that we will not run out of these supply chains. Since you have a very close cooperation also with Polish armed forces and with Polish government, are you involved in some kind of a build-up also of strategic reserves as a company, or you still did not discuss, you do not have such type of plans? Because strategic reserves for different kind of components and supply materials, they will be more and more important for the, I would say, even not upcoming years, but even days and months.
Yes, I think you tackled a very important issue, which is not broadly discussed in the public. And I'm a bit, let's say, disappointed with the decision of European Commission that the strategic pools and this issue will be evaluated the second half of 2026. I think it should be started right now. Because of the development of in China in rare earth, as we know. Yes, and what in Poland, I think that the discussion is still ahead. We are not. We have a special provision in our legislation that the supply chain and strategic reserves must be secured, and we know that as a company, and even such a large company, we should work together with our partners to secure reserves to produce at scale. I think that this issue should be raised not only in separate countries but also on the European Commission level, and I think it should be done right now.
As industrialists and also as a representative of our association, I cannot refrain to tell that our Association of Military Technologies, Drones and Robotics are a natural partner also for you in this quest. So I believe that we could continue lobbying and pushing these things. One more question maybe. You mentioned a lot about your cooperation and work for military industry, but once we speak about drones, we frequently speak first of all about air domain. But we in Latvia have been developing lately also a number of projects and startups regarding the sea domain, sea drones. And also already for some years, we do have a factory of Patria opened here. So do you think your products and your interest also would include, because Latvia is a sea nation, would include also cooperation with such type of drones on the sea? And what about armored platforms, like for instance Patria, which is produced here in our country?
Well, we look for every domain of in which UAVs can be used. So, very briefly, yes.
Okay, so that's already a positive answer. Madame Darowska, I think on this positive note, where we can see that we have a lot of mutual overlapping interests in Poland, in Baltic states, in Latvia, I probably will round up our short discussion on this podcast. We are looking forward for your company representatives here in the heart of the Baltics in Riga. I believe that there will be a lot of companies interested to collaborate with you, including our association. We would also kindly expect you as a member here to develop and to put a roots in Earth here. And I would like to remind that this discussion with a very important Polish company was made thanks to Riga Technical University and thanks to Riga Security Forum 2025. Madame Darowska, thank you very much, and I wish you a good time in Advent and upcoming Christmas for you, your company, and for whole Poland, which is our natural partner for centuries.
Thank you very much, and we look forward to cooperate with you and with our Latvian partners.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.